Welcome to Humanautic, unlocking the secrets inside your body and brain. The illusion of death as a moment. We tend to think of death as a switch. 1 second you're alive, the next, you're gone. But what if that's not true? What if death is not a moment, but a process, one that begins while you're still breathing, still thinking? In this video, we'll explore a haunting idea, that dying cells speak a biochemical language, a secret code of shutdown, and that your body begins whispering its goodbye, long before you're declared dead. Welcome to Humanautic, where science meets the story of you. The body's daily death, apoptosis. Right now, millions of your cells are dying, and not because something is wrong. They're supposed to. It's called apoptosis, or programmed cell death. Think of it as cellular retirement, a clean, quiet exit. Unlike traumatic death, like necrosis, where cells rupture, apoptosis is a gentle self-destruction. The cell shrinks. DNA breaks down. Membrane blebs off into neat fragments. Then comes the most elegant part. The dying cell sends a signal to immune cells, macrophages, saying, "Come clean me up." No inflammation, no fuss. This isn't tragedy. It's maintenance, your body keeping itself fresh by replacing aging cells. In fact, by the time you finish this video, over 3 billion cells in your body will have died. The language of dying cells. But here's the twist. Apoptosis isn't random. It's orchestrated, like a symphony, guided by a biochemical language. When a cell decides to die, it activates special enzymes called caspases. These are like demolition crews. They cut up proteins, break down DNA, dismantle the cell from the inside out. Other molecules join in. Phosphatidylserine flips to the cell's surface. It, "Kill me kindly," tag for immune cells. Cytochrome C leaks from mitochondria, the cell's power plants, as a final death warrant. This is cell-to-cell communication. Chemical messages that mean, "My time is up. Don't panic. Just take me out quietly." Scientists call this death signaling, a molecular code as precise as any spoken language. Is death a chain reaction? In trauma or disease, death spreads like a biological chain reaction. Say a neuron dies in your brain. It can trigger surrounding neurons to release excitotoxic chemicals, a wave of damage that spreads outward. In the heart, during a heart attack, oxygen-deprived cells release distress signals, prompting neighboring cells to self-destruct to protect the tissue. Even cancer cells manipulate death signals, silencing apoptosis to survive and spread. So death isn't just ending. It's contagious, negotiated, and sometimes delayed. It's like cells are voting. Should we try to survive, or take the hit and protect the whole? Clinical death versus cellular death. Now let's go bigger. You're declared clinically dead. Your heart has stopped. You're not breathing. The monitor flatlines. But here's where it gets weird. Inside you, some cells are still alive. Skin cells? May survive for 24 hours. Brain cells? Can persist for minutes, sometimes longer, under certain conditions. Stem cells? Can live for days in the right environments. Death doesn't sweep through you instantly. It ripples, organ by organ, system by system, cell by cell. So, if you're declared dead, but millions of cells haven't yet died, are you still a little bit alive? The edge of reversibility. Extreme cases blur the line even further. People have been revived after hours of clinical death, especially in cases of hypothermia. Cold slows metabolism and reduces cell damage. In one case, a woman was revived after being legally dead for 6 hours in freezing temperatures. How? Because her cells weren't done talking. Their death messages hadn't finished sending. This is why some scientists say, you're not dead until your cells stop speaking. The future. Listening to dying cells. Imagine a future where doctors can listen to individual cells. Diagnose diseases before symptoms. Reverse death signals. Extend organ function. Slow aging by reprogramming cell communication. Right now, scientists are working on mapping the death transcriptome, the unique gene expression pattern of cells as they die. If we decode this fully, we might develop ways to pause or even reverse parts of death. The beauty of dissolution. Death isn't chaos. It's a language. A surrender. A final message written in the chemistry of life. Every dying cell is not a failure, but a transition, a handoff from one moment to the next. And in that microscopic moment, you're not just dying. You're communicating, coordinating, and ultimately, completing the cycle of life. So maybe the question isn't, when do we die? But rather, when do we stop being hurt? Love exploring human anatomy, surgical science, and the hidden mysteries of the body. Subscribe to Humanautic, where the body reveals its secrets.